Okay guys, so let's talk about that orange coin which lives on the internet. You can't see it, you can't like touch it. It's gonna go to $300,000 in the next bull market. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's do it, guys. So guys, in this video, you know the drill. We're gonna do I'm gonna do a price update for Bitcoin. We're gonna talk about the price of Bitcoin on the charts. I'm seeing a whole load of stuff. And guys, I'm gonna talk about everyone's saying buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. But guys, in this video, I'm going to show you my analysis. I'm just going to tell you what I'm thinking, and maybe actually it isn't the time to buy the dip. Well, you'll know by the end of this video anyway what the right option is. Well, obviously we're just trading it. Also, only 15 days till Christmas, guys. So Merry Christmas to you guys out there. And guys, let's dive. Let's not fanny around. Let's dive straight into it. And also, if you guys want to trade the markets, I use Bybit for Bitcoin, Femex for altcoins, and Primex BT for hedging. The links are below, guys. That's what I use to trade the markets. And please like, please subscribe. It really helps me out. It's Christmas, guys. Smash the like button. It helps the algo get the videos out there. So guys, we'll see on the screens now. Right, so let's crack on into the PA and let's do some technical analysis. So guys, we've had the dump, guys. I've been saying on the channel for a while. So we had this triangle pattern here. We actually went along it. We broke to the upside of the triangle, then we came back down and we actually did get that confirmation. We broke 19K, guys. You can see on the hourly, we bounced. We broke 19K. We went to 18.5, guys, and I said 18.5 was the inflection point. We broke 18.5 and we actually flushed down like basically $1,000. We had some decent support here, actually, guys. We had some support at 17.7. We got that right now. I said 17.4 was going to be kind of more logical, but we hit around 17.6, so it was kind of more in this range we kind of went down to. But guys, I don't think it's over yet. So we've had a retest, guys. You can actually see if I zoom in on it, we've actually retested 18.5. We've had a deviation over 18.5. You can see all the moving averages are moving down now. We have a deviation over 18.5. We had a retest here, almost got there, and a failure. Now guys, so let's go into what I think might happen next. So I still believe that 17.4 is on the cards. I think we're in kind of like a no man's land right now. Difficult to know exactly. If this wants to rally back up above 18.5 again, that's going to confirm a bullish W, and then I'm going to be looking for higher prices. But guys, I think the chart to really look at is this chart here. Let's make this really simple on the 4 hour, guys. So is it buy the dip just yet? I'm not totally sold just yet, guys, and this is why. So we have a trend line here, guys. We actually have a symmetrical triangle playing out on the higher time frame, on a 4 hour time frame. We have had a signal here that these two moving averages has had a death cross. It's the 21 and the 50-day moving average. So that's not that significant because it's a lower time frame. I'd like to see that more on like a higher time frame, like a daily or a weekly. Obviously, a weekly is crazy. So guys, this is a very simple trade. I think it's no man's land right now. If we get above 18.5, obviously is the first level. 18.5 will basically cement that bullish W. The next level to break will be this trend line here, guys. This trend line, this descending trend line along here, guys. If we break above that and then hold, I think the retest, or if we don't get the retest, I think anything above it, guys, any closes above it on a 4 hour basis is going to mean that this is super bullish, and we're going to retest the highs. And the likelihood is then, you know, we've got a higher low then right there. That's a higher low. The likelihood is, guys, I think that we actually break 20K and we see much higher price points. Probably do something stupid like 21, 22. We'll have to see when we get there. But anything above that zone is bullish. And then anything below here is bearish, guys. So we have got 17.4 here, guys. That's the level here, 17.4. If we come back down, and then I think the first line of kind of like the cause concern, we're breaking the trend line, bouncing probably off 17.4 once, maybe a wick, and then coming back down and then breaking it. And then I think, guys, if we break the low, obviously, which is going to be 16.4-ish, 16.3, then you're going to be looking at this area here, and we're going to come right back down, and potentially, guys, it could get pretty crazy, and then we could see that golden retrace, which we've been looking at from the whole fib. It's a Fibonacci retracement on the whole move, a huge Fibonacci retracement, and that would take us down to, let's have a look, that would take us, if we actually do the Fibonacci retracement, it would take us down to 31%, which historically 31% is what Bitcoin likes to do. It likes to go through an expansion phase and then likes to pull back 10 to 40% actually, and 30% is usually kind of the average one. We've done videos on that before. So I don't think it's buy the dip just yet, guys. I think right now it's too bullish. Everyone's saying buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. I get it. We've had a 16% correction overall here, and now we're at about 12%. And I understand we are still in a bullish. It's a bullish. We came into this bullish, right? We're above all the moving averages the whole way along it, right? So it does seem as though, you know, we would come out of it bullish. I could say now by just looking at this chart, guys, it's bullish. It's you know, it's long until proven otherwise. But I think that some of the sentiment stuff is pushing it down. Let me explain to you why I think that maybe this dip we haven't seen the majority of the dip yet. So let's have a look at this. Right, guys, we don't want to forget the fear and greed index. Look at it, guys. It's still mad overextended. This is actually like some of the highest prolonged reads we've ever had on the fear and greed index. We know that when the market gets too bullish, the market likes to switch the other way. It's in history. You can just see historical data. This is not going to stay up there forever, guys. It's not going to happen. It's going to come back down at some point. Whether we just get time resistance, and this just wants to flag out sideways for ages, and then slowly the fear and greed index comes back down. Yeah, that's definitely an option. But usually, when there's overextension, there's a snap either or way. And the open interest on BitMEX, I don't really look at this much more anyway. I used to look at it all the time, but it's 500 million. It's about 200 million less than Binance. So still pretty decent open interest. That means there's a lot of positions in the market. And guys, I want to mention as well that most of the market on Binance are positioned long still. So we know, guys, contrarian signal, the market, if everybody's long, it doesn't go up, right? And I've seen, obviously it has gone up over the past, but like generally speaking, when the market gets overextended long or short, people get wrecked. There's an incentive there. We do have institutional players buying, guys. Also to mention as well, just to go to the institutional side. So there is a lot of just like general buying pressure from people like, Michael Saylor, all these guys coming out, even like the Grayscale fund are buying like multiple millions every single day. And yeah, there is a supply problem right now. Like the supply is getting taken up by miners, but let me just squash this idea. Everybody thinks that just because miners are creating supply in the market, that's the only thing. You got to remember, guys, that Bitcoin is the most liquid freaking asset in the world, pretty much. Like you can literally trade it any day, any time, any day on any exchange. There's thousands of exchanges. So that's not actually the only supply. There's still a lot of emotional trading which goes on in Bitcoin. So the supply can increase quite fast when people just like get scared and want to sell. And I get everybody's super bullish, but if we do start breaking some key levels, trust me, guys, sentiment can switch a lot faster than you think. It can go literally from being super bullish to super bearish because the cryptocurrency market in Bitcoin is predominantly retail. Obviously, we're getting the big institutions buying. But when big institutions like Michael Saylor and all these people buying hundreds of millions, and like Jack Dorsey buying all these hundreds at like 50 million, that doesn't affect the price on the day. That will affect the price in the long term because they're not buying it like spot on exchanges. They're doing it OTC, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't really affect the price. But just to mention as well, guys, the dealers, the boys on the CME, on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange are still short as well. These guys are betting on it going down to see probably maybe 30 to 40%. So another thing in confluence with everything else. So for me, guys, it's just, here's the verdict. I don't think it's buy the dip just yet. I am going to be buying the dip. I did buy a little bit of Bitcoin here. I do have all my shorts still open. I have like 19.4, 19K, 18.4, I got a whole load of shorts are up here, guys, because obviously I was saying that I was shorting that resistance. And I was long in support as well, but I just took profit, hedging against it. But I just want to say that it's sideways, guys. Above is bullish. Below is bearish. It's as simple as that. If we want to break it, we want to go lower. And then obviously, guys, this level here is going to be that kind of that kiss of death. If we really want to break that, then it will be a swing macro top kind of reversal. And it will be macro because obviously we look at it on a weekly scale. If we want to get, if this, and also right now the weekly is almost a bearish engulfing candle. And then the daily is already almost there, I think, on this next one. So it's obviously we've got a wick there, but guys, really simple. And look, the daily's spelling out quite nicely. Still bullish. If we break this trend line, it gets bearish, and then we get a wick. And like we know, guys, in history, I've said a million times on the channel, we see in history that, the market can do crazy shit, and it could look something like this, down real quick, back up, V bottom, and then we're off again. And then it makes it even more fucking bullish because it's done such a huge buyback. So really interesting stuff. That's it, guys. Use Bybit, use FMX, use all of these things I use. All the links are below for trading. I really enjoy them. Put some videos on the screen now for you guys. Hope you got some value from these quick fire price updates. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Cheers.